Oh, my necky. Oh, hi everyone. Sailor Earth here. Ernest or Ernest P. Worrell here. And today I'm going to talk you know, about being Sailor Earth. Now I know I make a lot of films talking about being Sailor Earth. Well, the grounds to why I make so many films talking about being Sailor Earth, because it is a big deal to be Sailor Earth. And there are many Sailor Earths. If you do a seek on YouTube or Euro and you put in Sailor Earth, you will see sundry Sailor Earths out there. A lot of them already shape-shifted, and a lot of them are going to be women because a lot of them like to follow that Nako Takaguchi oversight that only girls or women can be fighters or keepers or whatever. And you're not going to seek me, not unless you shit. Not unless you put Ernest in there, and then I'll come up. Now, there have been a lot of scathing of me being Sailor Earth, but not so much in the Sailor Moon followership, but there has been some. Now, some of the scathing might come from folks out there who think that Nako Takaguchi never made a Sailor Earth. There was never a Sailor Earth in the drawing show, the drawing film, in the books, the film, the song plays, or the film games. And yes, they would be right. There would be no fighting that. But you see, when you make lover tales or lover sagas, you don't really have to follow the law, or at least the law that was set up in the book, or the show, or the film, or the play, or the film game, or whatever, or the song plays, or whatever you call them. You don't really have to follow that, you know. And I would guess that Izuna Nako Takaguchi cannot understand English, even if she, but she would be open-minded to me being Sailor Earth, even though she never crafted a Sailor Earth in her works. Now, I have dealt with a lot of folks who were open-minded to me being Sailor Earth. It first goes back to Michael Alagi, 86. Well, he's no longer on Euro anymore, but at the time he was. And then there was Nick 2121, later on, handled by the Asteroid Outlaw, but he's no longer on there either. And then there was Megan Chan. She had sundriest fairways, and I can't tell you what the first fairway that she had, but she's been on and off the fairway over the years. And there have been other folks that have been open-minded to me being Sailor Earth, like Omen Boy and all of his, sundriest fairways over the years. And also another one of my followers out there would be Katrina, or Katrina, I guess. Katrina Chase, if I'm saying that, that's her handle. I'm not saying that, to start saying out folks' names that don't want their names being said on uploads or live streams or shorts or whatever, but that is her handle. I think it's Katrina Chase, I don't know, 9089 or something like that. Now, even though I may have gotten the handle wrong, there have been a lot of folks who have been open-minded to me being Sailor Earth. And yes, there have been a lot of folks that have not been so open-minded to me being Sailor Earth. Like, well, I'm not going to say her handle or her name, because I've already had her hushed and locked and forbid on both of the fairways. Now, some folks were not open-minded to me being Sailor Earth, and they got their ground sake and why for it. And some of it could be gatekeeping, or whatever. One of the things was that I was slighting Nako Takaguchi, or Nako Takenchi, or however you say her kin name. And that's not true at all. Why someone would think that, that's beyond me, and it is what it is. It's true, I can't shapeshift, like the other sailor fighters can. And I did show you some likenesses of myself on a short once. And one day I will show you all the other drawings of me that other folks did. Now, now, a long time ago on Daily Motion or Daily Work, I guess, or Daily Walk or Daily Shifting, there was someone who thought that me being Sailor Earth was some kind of, out of luck. That we just passed, spin the can and picked all of these salves, that were played by show players and stand-ups and whatever, and it just happened to land on Ernest P. Worrell. Well, I'm here to tell you, that was not of luck either. I was going to be Sailor Earth, or I was going to be... The thought of me being Sailor Earth goes back as early as the end of the 8th month, going into the 9th month of 2008 YL. 2008 YL. Or maybe even as early as 2010 YL. I don't know. 2008 YL. But I was, it was not out of luck. Now, other folks, someone might ask, where did I get this doll from? Believe it or not, this doll of me was made, I guess, 9 between 86 YL, 9 between 87 YL. I don't know, 9 between 88 YL. I don't know, but it was made a long time ago. And it was taken off of the show called Hey Vern, It's Ernest. The only my Farseer show that ran for one following. And at the end of the day, someone, one of my followers, I don't know who, gave this to me as a gift back in 2011 YL. This month would make those things. Now, a lot of folks out there might wonder, why do I not get the same onlook for being Sailor Earth than I have? Well, I'm also going to tell you right now that codename Sailor Earth, or hidden name Sailor Earth, she said one time, and I don't know how to say her name right, I guess it's Kendlor or whatever, she said that there are many Sailor Earths, and each world there are a Sailor Earth. In some worlds they are a woman, some world there are men. So she said there are many Sailor Earths all over and every world in Sailor Moon there is at least a Sailor Earth. So yeah, I forgot to say that. Oh shit! At least I got to say in that world, that she was open-minded to me being Sailor Earth. Now, at the end of the day, a lot of folks are going to say whatever they're going to say. Now, if this isn't law to the film, to the drawing films, or the drawing show, the drawing film, the books, or the film games, or the plays, or the song plays, or whatever, well, that's just too bad. And I would like to think that Nako Takaguchi and the Toei business would be open-minded to me doing Sailor Earth, even if they never crafted a Sailor Earth. And although some folks might say, well, if you are Sailor Earth, the, formerly Aldeling Earth, then what about Darien? What about Tuxedo Max or Evening Wear Hide, who becomes, Aldeling Endymion, or Aldeling Darien, or King Darien, or King Darien, or King Endymion, whatever you want to call him. Well, yeah, he's also the Aldeling of the Earth, and so am I. There were two Aldelings of the Earth, because it says And there was an old film that's no longer around anymore, but someone gave his thought about where Sailor Earth was. And I'll tell you, Queen Beryl sailed me away so I wouldn't awaken, because I would have been the strongest of all the inner world sailor fighters. And she couldn't have that. And I didn't awaken until 2008 YL, years after years after the Dark Kingdom and the Dark Moon Kin, after the after the whatever, Death Blasters, after the Dead Moon Big Top, after the Sailor After Tech, whatever the English word for that would have been. I came along way after all of those were done. Well, I'll see you all later.